Well, this was our dream home. This was the one we put our heart and soul into. We rebuilt it from the ground up. We never intended to move from this house, but candidly, our careers advanced, and all of a sudden, I'm running a company down in San Antonio. We're looking to move down to San Antonio. My wife has got a great offer from a new opportunity in Edmonton. Now, all of a sudden, we're looking at moving to Edmonton, and when it rains, it pours. And so ultimately, we decided that we were going to move to Edmonton. And so, we cried, but hey, we ended up having to sell this house. We first contacted Jeffrey in November with the intention of putting the house on the market in March, April. Well, we interviewed 3. Okay, we selected very, very different realtors. We selected a friend. Everybody knows a realtor. We had a great friend who was a realtor. We selected the largest in the area, and we selected Jeffrey. And I got to say, obviously, it was a tremendous experience just going through and looking at the different ones and comparing them. Because at the end of the day, I think you really come to the conclusion that anybody can sell a house, but there are very few people who truly know how to market a property, to really listen and understand what is it that I'm trying to accomplish. Why is that different from the average schmo who's selling another house? And then what is the strategy that's going to help me accomplish my goals? And that, to me, was the number one thing. The case that's different here was more around the, what do you want to accomplish? Okay, well, if you really want to accomplish 1.3 million, these are the things, Keith, you have to do in candor, okay? So you need to close that gap between where your house is now, which is beautiful, and what is considered new construction, right? You have to modernize certain things. You have to do the bathroom, you have to do the second bathroom upstairs. So the master suite was great, it's huge, but it was not modernized. Jeffrey's point was, Keith, if you want to achieve this kind of premium, you have to look like new construction. This is a deal in real estate, is a two-way transaction. Not only do you have to have a great property, but the customer, the person who buys, has to agree this is a great property. And it's a two-way street, not just what you want, but it's what these other people want as well. And that became a very frank, very refreshing conversation with somebody who says, you could do this, or you could do this, or you could do this. You have to choose, but if you do choose, you have to pick that path fully. The second thing was working through that process of creating the value, that he was there. If I had to make a call and say, well, what color should the paint be here? Or, we're rebuilding the bathroom, what materials, Carrara marble, okay, what, where, from whom, contractors, all these other kinds of things, he helped us identify and find. So he was always that one call away through the process. And at that point in time, literally it was, here's my keys, fix it, right? So we had done the declutter and everything like that, and he brought in his team of stagers. What he brought in was very modern looking, to continue to update that feel and make it more new construction-like, so that you present that aura of the right kind of house. So there, to me, the marketing is degrees of nuance, right? It's you have good, you have nice, and then you have great. And great is this attention to very persnickety little details. Like the lighting in a photograph is beautiful, right? Capturing a night shot where this is what you see at night when you come home, and all of a sudden the glow of the house, and capturing a shot of the fireplace, twinkling in the background when you visualize, hey, I can roast marshmallows over that. That's the nuance of great marketing. And so when I step back and take a look at what was done, I say, wow. There was the photographs that were done, there was a video that was done of the house, a full multimedia site was built for the house. That was part of the marketing program. He did a mail drop of 30,000. We had people coming through, so some of the higher end agents were coming through before the house went in the market. We had a party. We had a reveal party on the street where we invited the street, and they all came in. We had about 25 people here. It was a lot of fun. And we had wine and cheese. I think compliments of Jeffrey to do that as well. And then we started the process of physically doing the open houses on the weekend. So we had an open house on Saturday, and then didn't quite make it to Sunday because we sold overnight. We were on the market 4 days, and then we had our first offer. And he gives us a call at 10 o'clock at night saying, I think you're going to get an offer tonight, right? Now, I'll say this. He stayed with us through this entire process, ending at 3:30 in the morning, going through and working with me where I was, my wife in Edmonton, and just continuing through the process, all the way through to 3:30 in the morning, where I know he's got a kid at home, he's got a baby, he's up at 6. Wow. And during that period of time, he's giving my wife advice about, hey, you're doing a transaction in Edmonton. Let me talk to you about that. So he's not just there and trying to conduct it, he's there in the moment, right? Helping. And to me, that's not just a realtor, that's a friend who's trying to, really help you achieve what you need to accomplish in life. That's the little things, right, that really help you go through it. And so there's that sense of family when you're talking with the guys down at Grace. There's that sense of customer service, that this is really about helping me accomplish what I want to accomplish, rather than just being another number and another property and another big realtor. I think the biggest thing that comes through is integrity. And integrity to me is two things. It's really important when you're talking about a supplier. He says what he's going to do, and then he does what he says. But more importantly, he's honest about what he can and can't accomplish. The second thing about his character is he's very precise. Okay, and I like that. Jeffrey absolutely accomplished the objectives. And we came in basically 4 days into being on the market, $15,000 under our ask price, no conditions. I think that's a big success.